I'm going to show you some warm-up moves to get your core ready for some of the rotation movements that are needed for power walking and running. So the first one is a variation of a plank. It's going to be a front plank with a rotation aspect and a side plank with a rotation aspect. So for the front plank, you're going to start on your hands and knees, then walk your arms forward onto the forearms, and then step back onto your toes. From here, you're going to reach up to the ceiling and then come back down, and then reach up to the other ceiling, up to the ceiling with the other arm and come back down. The key to making this successful is you're going to imagine that there's a rotisserie rod right down through your body, and you're pivoting around that so that you're not sagging from the low back. So I'm going to show you from the side here. So you want to make sure that as you rotate, you're not dropping down like this, and that you're not pegging your butt up to the air. So you're glued to that imaginary plank. You're going to reach up with one hand, come back down, keeping that belly tucked in and up, and then rotate and reach up with the other hand. Okay. Then for the side plank, you're going to do a thread the needle maneuver by driving your arm under your body and then reaching to the ceiling, similar to what we just did. So for this one, you're going to start with your forearm on the ground, elbow right under shoulder. Check that your alignment is straight. You don't want your legs to be forward in a V position, okay? Then push through your shoulder, squeeze and lift your core. Okay, now again, remember that rotisserie rod analogy. You're gonna thread your arm through and then de-rotate and reach for the ceiling. Thread your arm through and reach for the ceiling. I'm being careful though, not to let my shoulders collapse forward and not to let my butt stick back so that I end up in a V position. So very straight line, reaching through and then back up to the ceiling. And then you can repeat it on the other side. I'll show you from the back. Okay, so get into your nice straight side plank, thread under, and reach for the ceiling. Thread under, to the ceiling, thread under, and reach for the ceiling. Okay, so I just showed you a few times to give you the idea, but once you know this routine, you could do at least 10 of each to each side. The next one is going to be a dynamic side sit to high kneel. So you're going to start by sitting back on your heels. Then you're going to come to high kneeling, reach your arms to the opposite side, and tap your butt down. Sweep your arms to the opposite side and tap the opposite butt down. Keep breathing through it. Okay, if we really want to get that rotation aspect of the core going, you can reach as far as you can into rotation and really sweep your arms side to side. I'm breathing through the effort of moving. Okay, so that's a good floor-based or mat-based sequence that you can do to get ready for some standing, single leg, return to running work to wake up that rotation part of your deep core. Give it a try and let your therapist know if you have any questions.